Welcome to another part of best sounding records or recordings in my collection. Either one you want. Alright, let's get started. The Classic Records edition of House of the Holy by Led Zeppelin. Is this a gatefold? Yes. This video is not going to be as long as the other. I'm going to try and save beautiful edition. Beautiful. Original first press Japanese edition of Thriller by Michael Jackson. Stereo copy, of course. 1982. Beautiful. Came all the way from Japan. Looks almost new. Almost. '91 edition of Nirvana's Nevermind. Original first US press, 33 RPM. Some people say that I think there's like a ORG edition that's better, or I think where was it pressed at? I don't know, but I could not afford that one at the time of buying the Nirvana lot. This is not part of that. 45 RPM audiophile 200 gram vinyl, virgin vinyl edition of Incest. It says here on the hype sticker, this was cut by Bernie Grunman, I believe from the original tapes, numbered edition, 1089. I don't know how many copies of this were pressed, but it is still sealed. Spent a good amount of money on that one, as I've said. An original pressing of In Utero from 1993. It's a US press. Sounds very, very good. I'll be listening to many of these here in the days to come. Again, of course, I mean, I've listened to them before. A lot of people say that they're... what is this other edition? You know, you have the remix that came out and the remaster here recently. I want to say it's an ORG edition of this as well, from 2009, I think. Same with the Nevermind, that sound the best to some people. I mean, I wouldn't doubt that at all. MOV edition of Jar of Flies. This is they use the original metalwork from the original pressing that came out of the Netherlands, and these are made in the Netherlands, so they're just using metal parts that are already there in their country from the original, which is great for us collectors because we know we're getting close to the same quality of the original. These are all digital cut, all the MOV versions I have, that is not a problem. And like what I was just talking about, the same goes for MOV version of Alice in Chains' Dirt. I think I kept the hype stick. Yes, I did. This is using the original Netherlands metal parts of the original pressing that came out of the Netherlands. So that's good news. All these sound fantastic, and you know, good. What is this? No, it's just a nice thick Analog Productions version of Someday My Prince Will Come by the Miles Davis Sextet. Very, very good sounding record. So glad I bought these when I did, 'cause this is out of print. Been out of print for a while, as far as I know. Same with this one. Cannonball, Adderley, Something Else with Miles Davis, Hank Jones, Sam Jones, and Art Blakey. Out of print. The price is starting to climb on this one too. Hang on while I get a few records. 1 second. Sorry about that. Hang on. Where is that? I'm going to do more parts of this, so I want to save. There it is. The 98 pressing. Okay. 40 Ounces to Freedom. A 1998 reissue by Sublime. I have another edition, but I'll show that in another video again. Best sounding version of this album that I have, the 92 release, 1992 original release on record, sounds better from what I've heard. Simply can't afford that edition. Best sounding records in my collection. Pretty much all of them sound great. I mean, there's a few that are kind of dudish or duds, but Newbury Comics exclusive of Sublime's self-titled from 1996, limited edition, 1500 pressed on white vinyl. Beautiful recording, stellar pressing, didn't have any major issues with it at all on the packaging or even the vinyl. There's maybe a tick or two, but you know, I can overlook that easily. And another Analog Productions edition, this time of The Doors' LA Woman, the best sounding version of this record next to the original US press from 1971, and I'm pretty sure I had a chance to buy one at the record store years ago, and now I don't regret not buying it because I own this. Excellent edition. Let's show it since I do have time. Beautiful Stoughton jacket. Absolutely amazing. The sound on this is killer, just killer. Lots of detail, drive and punch. The best this album probably will ever sound. Possibly in the future, maybe that will be, this quality will be surpassed, maybe. I mean, Analog Productions does an excellent job with their mastering, and then the Quality Productions pressing plant does an excellent job as well, and then you have Elektra involved in this too. So thank you for watching part 2 of the best sounding records in my collection.